What makes a fighter successful? Is it power, speed, or skill? In the octagon, any advantage should be exploited, no matter how little the detail. Like many coaches have said before, power comes from the ground up. However, how can you harness lower body power in a ground game when your legs are tied up and your hips locked? When you're on the floor and your power is diminished, as well as your speed, any extra power or strength will mean a difference between a win and a loss. In MMA, there's little focus on the dexterity in our toes. Toes, like fingers, when closed, can generate power. Toes, like fingers, when open, can catch and hold objects. Take a look at this clip and watch Khabib's left foot. Watch as he takes his toes and sinks them into the mat and pushes the Kimura lock onto his opponent like a hawk finishing his prey. There are two types of fighters: fighters with flat-footed, low dexterity toes, and fighters with flexible, high dexterity toes. Fighters like Jon Jones are more flat-footed, while fighters like Khabib have more flexibility in their feet, which opens up his wrestling and helps generate power in bad positions. In this side-by-side comparison, watch as Khabib and Jones, respectively, try to pull off the Kimura lock. Khabib almost uses his feet as extra hands that are capable of tightening his grip on opponents, while Jones, on the other hand, uses his feet as almost flippers to help him move and navigate. This is the effectiveness of Khabib's forehand method. His intelligent use of his lower body allows him to dominate in any ground game, unlike Jones, who uses his larger size and reach to cover his opponent. Here, Khabib's toes tighten up with each punch, in contrast to Miocic's feet, which are relatively consistent. Khabib not only uses his hands and feet in a fight, he also uses a fifth element. Where is this fifth element, you ask? It's on his head. He uses his head as an extra hand, tucking his chin to create space and leverage for better position. This little chin tuck allows him to protect himself from any strikes from below. He also pushes his head onto his opponent's body, constantly distracting them as he advances his position, eventually setting up for a submission. With all that being said, it's easy to overlook the power that toes can generate on the ground, generating extra power in a ground and pound to having an extra leverage for a submission. It's no wonder Khabib Nurmagomedov was able to dominate in the UFC and set an example in his division. Can you survive 5 rounds with a man with 5 hands?